What is up, my YouTube fam? I know I've been super MIA pretty much all of 2018. However, 2018 was such an amazing year of travel, so much personal development, and honestly some really life-changing experiences that have shaped me and molded me into the person you're looking at in front of you right now. I'm actually making it a goal for me to do one video per month, really showing my content on here within lifestyle and travel. So if there's really any kind of videos that you guys want to see that include those things, please leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to go over them and maybe make some videos according to those. So stay tuned, guys. If you are new here and you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, and you can of course always follow me on Instagram. I'm actually pretty active on there and I'll leave my handle right below here. Please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, be active with me on my video so I know what you guys want to see, because I want to be producing content that you guys are actually going to get something out of instead of me just talking to a camera for who knows how long. Okay, so enough about that. Let's get started into the video. So I thought, what better way to restart my 2019 series and hopefully the continuation of my YouTube channel than to actually redo my long haul flight essentials video. That video got a ton of views and a lot of things have actually changed over the past couple years of the way that I pack, which I actually try to go towards a more minimalistic, more organized style of packing now. I can fit it all into one backpack. So here we go. My long haul flight essentials videos that's gonna make you not feel like a potato after you've flown in the air for 10+ hours. Okay, so first things first, and it may seem completely obvious, but people forget it in the anxiety and the rush of packing, and that is your passport. On my passport, and since I travel so often, I really try to keep it in the absolute best condition that I can, is a passport case. So this is the case that I use. It's actually by Bando. I got it offline. I just really thought it was adorable. So it's super easy to take out your passport. Also, I love having like little slots here just because you can, I keep like my global entry card in here and like my PADI open water certification and possibly like a credit card or whatever. So I love this because it keeps my passport protected, especially for as many times as I go through the TSA or any kind of customs route. A key tip that's super important is if your passport is about to expire in 3 months, the TSA will not accept it. So item number 2 that's super important is a wallet and cards and cash. So I keep mine in this little elastic band right here. This wallet band is actually made by Thread Wallet. It holds all of my cards, and this is like my favorite travel card in the entire world. I practically keep all of everything in here. You can also, has a little cash part in the back. I rarely carry cash, but this is what I do use whenever I do carry cash. And the purse that I use is actually by a company called Art & Co. I found this company actually this past year and I love their products. Not only because their purses are waterproof, they're slash resistant. It has like a special acronym that I don't know, and it has a little lock on the outside of it, so even if it is behind you, you can feel someone like fumbling around with your purse, so you're gonna know when someone is touching your stuff. So guys, even if you don't listen to anything else on this video except this very important portion, these are the absolute essentials to survive your long haul flight. It is an eye mask, a neck pillow, an oversized scarf, some warm socks, and jet lag pills. Are the jet lag pills a placebo? I don't know, but I did just recently use them on my trip to New Zealand, and I personally felt more alert once I arrived, and it was easier for me to fall asleep that night, and I generally felt like I had more energy, which is really surprising since that's never happened before, and that was the first time of me taking the pills. So I'm gonna correlate the two for now until otherwise. I'm gonna say this once and only once. Neck pillows save lives, people. Please buy one, please take one. I have actually lost 3 in the airport. I'm pretty sure I've lost them in between like the TSA line, just like, you know, unclipped it from my bag, left it in the thing, and let me tell you, is noticeable when you don't have a neck pillow. You will thank me later, people. The warm socks are one of those things that if you don't pack, you'll notice the difference, because those planes, I swear, they turn the temperature down in those things pretty much to make sure that like we're all gonna stay nice and frozen, so when we get to our destination they're gonna know that we're still alive. I actually keep a lot of my items now into very specific bags so I can identify them when I'm looking into my backpack. So my electronics stay in my little flower bag, and that has everything included, like my GoPro, my camera which I'm recording with, my small little tripod. Please take all of your chargers for everything. The last thing you need is some kind of electronic dying and you realizing that, okay, it's all the way back home in, you know, for me, the United States, depending on where you're traveling, and then you have to go and buy a new one, and that just is money that you don't need to be spending. I don't have all the stuff that I usually do in this bag just so I can show you guys, but I do have like an external charger, which I actually take 2 of these, but this one is a badass little external charger, so I take that with me almost everywhere. Some extra like GoPro. God, this camera's having such a hard time focusing, probably because it's on this. Oh, anyways, oh my gosh. So that, and then I keep like my GoPro products in there. All of my chargers and everything go in this bag just because I know what it looks like. It's my flower bag, and I pretty much organize all of my bags like I said. So my makeup bag, both my makeup bags, my electronics bag, and then I have several other little ones that go into my backpack. So up next is my liquids bag, and thank you, Mom, for changing the game for me and buying me a Lewis & Clark bag. This bag is like one of those long hanging shower bags. Look how compact it is. It's so small. I mean, it really depends on what you're putting in here, but it opens up right here, and it opens up into 3 little slots. The middle one is for liquids, and it's in the clear pouch here, so TSA can really look if they need to look for anything. There's actually quite a bit of space in here, so whatever liquids you have with you. The bottom one is just a lot of extra space. There's some bands in here, so if you need to really tightly secure things, this is a place to put it. And then all of my like lady products and my contacts and stuff go in here because it's nice and secure in the zipper itself. It closes up, if I can close it. And the top storage is just more storage. So it's also with a zipper. I keep like my face masks in here, or my hot hands, whatever, whenever I go like places that are a little bit colder and I want to keep those in my pocket. My shaver, all kinds of stuff. I don't have a lot of my stuff in here right now just because I haven't restocked it from my last trip, but I love this bag, you guys. And whenever you want to put it in the shower, you actually hang it like this, and there you go. It's all wrapped in one. When I'm in places where there's no TSA pre-check or international airports where I have to take out my liquids, all I have to do is pop that bad boy right out, and all of my liquids are separated from everything, rather than having to dig way down in my bag, figuring out where my liquids are. And sometimes I'm not that organized and I'll just throw stuff in there, but that rarely happens anymore just because of this bag. During my travel days, I actually don't wear any makeup. So for my girls that do like to wear makeup, I would honestly just suggest wearing little to no makeup, just because this video is about not feeling like a potato, and I usually feel like a disgusting potato when I wear makeup on a plane. And usually I'll actually wear like yoga gear or workout gear on the plane with my glasses, my hair up, or braided, just something really easy and really comfortable for the long haul. The compressed air really dries your skin out, and it makes a huge difference. Pimples will start popping out, and I ain't trying to look cute for anybody on that plane, and I definitely don't want to look not as cute when I get off that plane and my face is full of pimples. So these are the 2 bags that I take my makeup in. I usually try to switch this one out for the smaller option, but it's pretty compact as is. Just sometimes it provides more space when I use the other one. But what I do have is my very basic of all palettes, which I love actually the most. It's Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte. It has very neutral colors on the left, and then if I want to spice it up in the nighttime, I have my darker colors on the right. It's actually, and it's a pretty big mirror as well, so you can use it pretty much for anything. So I do also take some oil absorbent sheets just because my face gets really oily in the plane, and then wherever I'm at, it's always kind of a new climate, so my face is always adjusting. I have some mascara, my little eyebrow brush. Ooh, It's having a hard time focusing. My little eyebrow brush, my eyelash curler, one brush for my application of my eyeshadow. Geez, I can't even speak. My primer for my eyeshadow, and then my eyebrow pencil and some scissors and tweezers. These have been thrown away a couple of times in TSA pre-check, so if you have a very small scissors that you can take, it's better to take that, but this is what I put it in just because it provides more space. It's very, like, if you see here, it requires very little space compared to this one, but I do like to take both with me. Let's talk about the most important part, people, and that is snacks and food. Airport food is no, I don't enjoy it. There have been, I think, maybe 2 or 3 flights where I've thought it was pretty decent, but it's full of preservatives, it's full of sodium, and honestly really high in fat foods, and it doesn't taste amazing. And for me, I'm all about the quality of food more than anything, even if it costs a little bit more money. So if you do have the chance, pick something up from the airport. It is a little bit more expensive sometimes, and I know the meal in the plane comes with your ticket price, but spend a little extra money if you do care about the quality of your food. I really like these, the rice and vegetable blend. They're freaking bomb. And instead of eating the airplane food, sometimes I'll take stuff like this. This is the curry lentil vegetable soup. I'm not a vegetarian, but I freaking love this soup so much, and it has, let's see if I can focus, 13 grams of protein, 1 point of fat, 10 of fiber, it's 260 calories, and I think it's pretty macro friendly for those of you who do track your macros. And where are the ingredients on this thing? I know it's not, oh, right here. So on the ingredients, it's like basically you can read every single ingredient, so I really enjoy these. Next is the Kind breakfast protein bars. So I get a little bit of carbs, a little bit of protein. I also freaking love Lara bars. They're so delicious, especially this one. This one is the peanut butter chocolate chip. Oh, it's so bomb. And then just some basic protein bars. This one is from Sprouts. It has 17 grams of protein, 7 of fiber. It's actually, this one's pretty macro friendly, 180 calories, and let's see, 18 carbs and 17 grams of protein with 7 grams of fiber. And this is the crunchy peanut butter. I just love all of these, obviously. So, and also, like I said, take vegetables, I take fruit, I take apples, bananas, all those good things for me, but these are kind of like my go-tos for whenever I'm going on my long haul flights. Snacks are super important, especially if you're like on a dietary restriction or have any intolerances to anything. If I do decide that I want to eat the airplane food, I'll actually go on to whoever airline I'm flying with, look at their vegetarian option, which is most of what I choose for the majority of the time, or I'll look up what is their freshest option for the airplane food. So something that's awesome that comes with that is specialty meals, or if you have gluten intolerance or lactose intolerance or anything like that, even kosher, some people do kosher meals, it comes first. The specialty meals come first. So if you want to feel like for a second you're in first class and you get served first, just order a special meal. A lot of people actually don't know this, but as you ascend higher into altitude, your digestive tract completely changes. And I'm not talking about your bowels do, you know, they don't morph into like anything crazy, but your digestive system slows dramatically and air expands. So try to stay away from any foods that cause you bloating. Next is a reusable water bottle. So I've used everything from my Yeti to my Nalgene and my Hydro Flask, all different sizes. Usually I use like a stainless steel, so whatever I put inside of it will stay hot or cold depending on what kind of fluids I'm taking with me. Remember to not fill it up until after you're past TSA. So have an empty water bottle going through TSA and then fill it up prior to you getting onto the plane, or whenever they're serving beverages, just ask them to fill it up. They're usually more than happy to do that for you. A weird but kind of important thing that I always take with me is a ballpoint pen or some kind of writing device. You will have to fill out some forms when you first get to the new country that you're going to. You'll have to fill out a customs form, and it's really awkward sometimes when you're looking around and everyone else has a pen and you're like, well, I guess I should have packed a pen, or you can even ask your neighbor. It's really not a big deal. You don't have to take it if you don't want to, but I've seen it to come in handy many times just throughout travel, and definitely to fill out those custom forms. Another kind of random thing I take with me, and even though a pen's not so random, this one kind of is a paper clip, because I like to use the micro SD cards with data from that whatever specific country I'm going to. And on my iPhone, you can use actually the back of your earring if you want to open the little micro SD port or the little micro SD slot on the side of your phone. But whenever I go to get the actual micro SD card, they usually pop it for me, but then later when I'm trying to put my memory or my data card back into there, I'm like, shoot, I don't have anything to open this with. So when we're talking about bags, this is my Lilly Pulitzer bag. I don't know if you can see. Lilly Pulitzer bag. I got this actually in college. It's still in really great condition, other than the fact that it's like kind of wearing on the straps here, but a lot of space on the inside, and it has a little zipper on the side here that has some space for things that you don't want like to fall out of your bag. This Burton bag is my go-to bag. This is my favorite long haul flight bag. Again, it's by Burton. It has a zipper on the inside of it, which I keep like all of my chargers and my like, you know, quick grab stuff like gum and just things that I really want to keep close on hand. There's a slot for a laptop if you guys travel with one, and another little slot for like books and such. But it's just like an open bag. Sorry for the lighting, but it's an open bag. You can really just like reach, it's very deep, like literally my whole arm is in there. And it properly secures with these buckles. So really it's kind of hard to get into if like someone's trying to take your stuff. It also has these pulleys on the top, 2 pulleys to be exact. And then you close it and there's your bag. This is also another absolute go-to bag. It's by the North Face. There are plenty of bags like this though by all different kinds of products. This is the Borealis bag. It's actually pretty old. It actually still looks in like pretty good condition. I take this on me when I'm going on like adventure trips or anything like that, because it has so much freaking space in here, and it has a little zipper up in the front for, you know, the quick grab kind of items. Then it has like pencil and pen slots. It has more, like so much storage in here, and then another huge pocket up in the front. I use this especially when I'm going to be like hiking a lot on my trips, or, you know, doing anything that requires like, you know, have water bottle holders on the side. Anything that I'm really going to require a lot of extra space, especially on my long haul flights, this is the next go-to bag that I absolutely recommend. Well guys, I really hope this video helped you guys pack a little bit better for your next adventure, your next long haul flight. I can't wait for you guys to, you know, experience more of the world, and even your next state over or your next city over, whatever it is that you guys are doing watching this video. Maybe you're just watching it for fun to just hear me talk for, I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being, but please like and subscribe to my videos, and please leave comments on whatever it is you guys want to watch in the future, or if you just have a nice thing to say about this video, or if anything helped you, or if it absolutely sucks. So thanks guys, love you. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and have a wonderful day.